Hello, everyone. Welcome to the APH Virtual Excel Academy, our first one in the new year 2021, and we're starting at a little bit later time. Hopefully, we're catching more of you. Today is Celebrate Discoveries, Inventions, and January Holidays. Feel free to drop in the chat who you are, say hi, we will say hi back. We are glad to get going again. We know some schools have gone back to virtual instruction due to the break. Others are just starting to get rolling, so you might be with classmates attending, or you might be watching on your own. Again, this is the APH Virtual Excel Academy, and today's topic is meant for our younger students, but everyone is welcome. Celebrate discoveries, inventions, and January holidays. Hello, Donnie, glad to have you with us. Today, our instructor is Audrey Shading. We have had her before. We're glad to have her back. Hello, Audrey. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, Leanne, and I am so glad to be back as well. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, since we started putting it together. So thank you.
Well, take it away.
Okay, thanks. Hi, everybody. It is a very exciting day because, as Leanne said, we are going to imagine, we're going to celebrate and discover, and this is going to be a busy hour. So get your imaginations ready. We all have wonderful imaginations and we're switching ours on. So you ready? Okay, so we're going to be actors again, just like we were the last time that I was with you. And we are going to time travel. We're going to use time machines. Now, we don't need an actual physical thing to be a time machine. We're going to use our bodies. Let's do a practice. Let's press our forehead. Yeah, okay, that's a time machine. Press it again, and we're back. So we're going to pick different parts of our body to use as our time machine. So that makes it easy. Well, we are going to talk about some really cool words. And there are 3 of them that we are going to first use the middle word. I've got 3 words, but the middle one I'm using first. And it is a word that you already know the meaning of, but there's a second meaning, okay? So here's the first meaning. My tongue got all twisted up. Let me untwist it. Okay, it's untwisted. Okay, our first word is present. Okay, everybody can say that, right? Present. So what does present mean? Miss Robin, did you get any fun presents for Christmas this last Christmas?
I did. I got big presents and small presents.
Oh.
And my favorite present was a beautiful bracelet.
Oh, wow. I got a bracelet too, and it's really cool. And mine has some braille on it. It says the word feel. It's really fun. And I got a lot of other fun presents. How about you, Miss Leanne? Did you get presents?
I did. I got a new Christmas ornament to hang on my tree.
Oh, that is nice because you can use it again next time.
And make memories of a person.
Yeah, this is great. There's another word for present, and I wonder if anybody in the chat box can put it in the chat box for us. Another, instead of saying I got a present, what would you say? Anybody?
We have Donnie who wrote another word for present could be a gift.
Yes, he's right. Donnie, you are absolutely right. It is gift. Okay. So if you got a gift, you can share it. We can think about it. We're going to talk about different holidays, again, where gifts come in. But now we're talking about another meaning for present. Present means right now. This very moment, right now, where we are all together on Zoom. This is the present moment. It's now. It's right now. This morning, we woke up, we got out of bed, we stretched, we had breakfast, but those aren't things that are happening now. Miss Robin, are you having your breakfast now?
No, it's so late for me to be having breakfast right now, but
Maybe,
I do enjoy a good lunch.
yeah. Well, I bet your breakfast was this morning and it's in the past.
That's right.
Yeah,
You got it.
it is. That's the second word. So far we've got present and past. And if everybody can just pick up your shoulders, shrug them up to your ears, bring them down and pull them back. You can pull your hands behind your back. That's showing that it's back. The past is kind of backwards behind us because we're going to be counting backwards in a few minutes. So that's a one way to think about the past. All the things that we did, even starting this class. We're not starting the class now. We're already doing the class. But in the past, we started it. I think that's really fun to think about these words. The third word we're going to talk about is the future. Let's say that, future. And that means after now. So if now is the present, the past is before now, the future is after now. So the next word I say will be in the future. And that word is fun. That was my future word. Okay, so now you all have our words, and we're going to start by going back to the past, and not too far back, just 12 days. Actually, yeah, January 1st was the beginning of, oh, wait a minute, I can't do that yet. We have to say, where are we? What day is today, first of all, and what month are we? Then we can go into our new year. I'm running ahead of myself today. I'm going too far into the future. All right, so, okay, how about it? Who knows what month we are in? We are in January. And our date? It's not quite the middle yet. It's not the beginning either. We've gotten through 12 days. We're already into January 12th. So that's our day. January 12th.
I was going to say, Donnie also said it's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. That's our day. And our date is the 12th. And what year are we? Who knows the year? Our year is 2021. And that takes a long time to learn to remember for me and to write it. Oftentimes we write the year before us, last year. Okay, so now we're into the new year and we're going to travel back in time just a few days to New Year's Eve 2020. It's December 31st and it's almost midnight. We're going to count down 10 seconds and then say Happy New Year and hear a Happy New Year song. We're going to hear part of the song. And when you hear it, you can dance, you can stand up, you can shake your body, you can do whatever you want to do. You can march, clap. Okay, so here's the Happy New Year song, but let's count first. Let's see. We'll start with 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! And here comes our song. Alexa, play Happy New Year by Janine Brady.
Happy New Year by Janine Brady on Amazon Music.
Let's have a party, a Happy New Year party, with paper hats and horns and bright colored confetti.
I'm going to sing with these guys because I love this song. Happy New Year to everyone at our house, your house. Happy New Year to everyone at our house too. Happy New Year to everyone in every other house, but most of all, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everyone at your house, your house. Happy New Year to everyone at our house too. Happy New Year to everyone at every other house, but most of all, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Wow. So we are now into the new year, and we can make noise. I forgot to say we could use our noisemakers. If you have a noisemaker, you could shake it. You could use a piece of paper. I've got a paper bag. I can make that as my noisemaker. So that's really cool. Okay, so now what we forgot to do, what I forgot to do, was use our time machine to get back there. So we got back there without our time machine. This is really very silly today. So now let's use our time machine to get back to now. Let's press our top of our nose and whoosh, we're back here today. That's how we use our imaginations. And now we're back to now. Wasn't that fun? Was it fun to be back into the beginning of the new year and just pretending like we were celebrating it all over again? Okay, so now we're back and we're going to go and visit someone in the past of a long time ago. And I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you because it's going to be a surprise. So we're going to use another part of our time machine body and let's press our ear, just gently. And here we go. We're going to go back in the past a long time ago. And when we get there, I'll tell you where we are. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, whoosh! And here we are. Oh my gosh, do you know where we are? We are in a school. And we're going to go in there in a few minutes. We're just kind of outside the classroom. And people are studying in school, but it's a long, long time ago. They don't have computers. They don't have, there's no braille writers there. There's no recording, nothing like that. So this is a long time ago. They're going to be using pencils, papers, and we're going to meet somebody who's going to tell us all about what he's doing. So speaking of this, before we go into the class, when you invent something, you discover it. Like someone discovered the TV, someone discovered how to record our voices, somebody discovered the computer. Imagine, before we go and start and meet our person, if you could invent something, what would you invent? If you could invent something that's brand new that no one has invented ever before. And if we have anything, if anybody can share it, I'd love to hear it. I bet people are thinking. Well,
Audrey, here they come.
Oh, good.
Well, we have Donnie who says Braille Zoom. How fun would that be?
Oh man, that would be cool.
And we have Miss Abigail who wants to tell you something she would invent.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead.
I would invent a TV that you speak straight into it and it comes up whatever you want it to be.
Oh, that sounds very cool. I would like a TV like that. Then you could do anything. Wow, thank you, Miss Abigail.
Oh, we have another hand that's raised.
Uh-huh.
And let me see if I can find it. Oh, it is Clara. Clara, we are going to allow you to talk. So go ahead and you can hit the space bar and tell us what your invention would be.
So, I would probably invent a ball that would like tell you things that happened long, long ago and something that someone is inventing or what someone is doing across the world.
Wow, just from that ball.
Yes.
So would the ball talk to you?
Yes, it would talk to you.
Oh, cool.
And it could also be used as a watch. A
watch too. Could
or
you actually
anything else?
Could you play ball with it when it's just a ball?
Yes, it can turn into a baseball or any sort of ball.
Oh wow, you could have a big beach ball and then it could be a baseball or a basketball or a football.
It could even be a pool.
A tennis ball or a watch. or tell us things about all across the world. I like these inventions. You've got to remember these. You've got to really get busy after this class and start inventing. Well, I would like us to learn a little French because we are now in this country called France, and we are back a long time ago in the year 1824. And the person we're going to speak to speaks French. The first word we're going to learn is merci. Everybody can try it. Merci. If anybody wants to come and say it, you can say it.
Okay, Miss Audrey, I think we're going to have Abigail go first to say merci.
Merci.
Oh, nice.
And then Clara, would you like to try to say merci?
Merci.
Very good. Oh, wow. You got the first word. Does anybody know what merci means? I'll tell you. It means thank you. Isn't that cool? Merci. You got it. Now, if you meet someone who's from France, you can say merci. If you want to say thank you very much, you can say merci beaucoup. Now, beaucoup sounds like a funny word. Can try it. Beaucoup. Like
All
a
right,
bow.
let's let Donnie's going to join with us as well.
Oh, good.
So, I'll let Donnie come up here. So first, Abigail, you can try to say merci beaucoup.
Yeah. But for work, I mean, that's the thing.
Merci beaucoup.
Okay.
Very good. Good.
And then Clara, will you try to say it?
Merci beaucoup.
Very nice.
And
Oh,
then
really?
last,
Yeah.
here is Donnie. We hear a little background.
Yeah, we
sound
should
from
be
him.
able to keep up some
Donnie?
breaks. Or I just
Donnie?
told him it
We
was
might have to mute.
There
Okay.
you go.
Got
Okay.
it. Okay, that's good. Now we have 2 more words to learn. This is fun. I bet you didn't know you were going to learn some French today. The second word is bonjour. And I'll tell you about the word before. I'm going to break it into 2 words. Jour means day. So bon means good. And think of the word candy, because in French, candy is bonbon. So I think they were thinking that candy is very good because they're saying bon twice. Bonbon. I want some bonbon. But now we want to say bonjour. And it literally means good day. But we could also use it to say hello or good morning. In the morning when people wake up in France, they say bonjour. Okay, I'd love to hear some people say bonjour.
Okay, first we have Abigail. Ready? It says bonjour.
driving in the morning.
Oh, that one went good. And then now, Clara, will you try to say bonjour?
Bonjour.
Oh,
I have a doll that speaks a little French,
Yeah.
and I've watched the movie
You know, and
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, very good.
Oh, fun. And we will try Donnie one more time. Donnie, if you could try, we want to hear you say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oh, okay.
We got you, Donnie.
That's
Great.
cool. Well, we have one more French word, and then we will go into our the classroom. The third word is also broken up into 2 parts. Oh, like say, oh, like, oh, how are you? Oh, that's cool. Oh, so that's easy. So that you got the first part already. Oh, and the second part is revoir. That's a little hard. It means to see again. So you're really saying goodbye. I'll see you again. Au revoir. Try au revoir. Au revoir. People say it kind of fast. It sounds like au revoir. So they kind of swallow. They swallow some of the letters. But let's try it. Au revoir. Anybody?
Okay, here's our first one.
and I'm
Abigail,
just gonna
au
cut
revoir.
that bill down because
Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I had to mute Donnie for a second. Donnie, just wait for me to call on you, friend. All right, Abigail.
Oh, good. That's cool.
So good job, Abigail. Okay, Clara.
Au revoir.
Oh, nice. Good. Okay, so
And
let's
Let's
got
hear
them
from
all.
Donnie. We have Donnie
Oh,
now.
sorry, Donnie.
space bar, Donnie?
Over.
Oh, good. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to start our story in our time machine. We already got to France and we're in Paris and it's 1824. And there's a blind boy and he's getting ready to speak to us. He's kind of maybe about 15 years old, I think. And I think he's our inventor. And all of the children in the class are blind also. And this boy wants to talk to us. And we're going to listen and I will say his words. So I'm going to try two voices so you guys can tell me how I do. Okay. Hello, everyone. I see you are all from a far future time. You are from, you're from the year 2021. That's a long time ahead of where I am. I'm 15 years old and it's the year 1824. You're almost 200 years ahead of me. That's far into the future from where I am. I'd like to know something about your future time. I am a boy who is blind and I go to school here. I'm also an inventor. That means I created something completely new, an invention. Maybe you can create an adventure in your imagination that would be good for your time. I love to read books, and because there was no easy way for blind people to read, I invented a way for us to read books with our fingers using 6 tiny dots. Please tell me, children of the future, do any blind people in your time read and write with these dots? Can anybody answer him?
We will give everybody a second in our chat to tell us.
Braille.
Oh, Abigail jumped in. Say it again.
Braille.
Braille, okay. And he says, thank you, Abigail. And he says, they do. Oh, he says another French word, merveilleux. That means marvelous. He's so happy. Good news. My heart is so happy to know this. I'm so full of joy to know people liked my special dot system and that they continue to share it with blind people who are in the future. What is the name of these reading and writing dots you use? I think I heard somebody say Braille. And Braille, I can't believe you said Braille. You really said it. Braille is my last name. My name is Louis Braille. Louis Braille. Some call me Louis, some call me Louis. They named the dot system, which I invented for me. I can't believe it. Merci, 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 children, for visiting and for telling me such great news. I'm so happy. Thank you, Monsieur Braille, for talking to us and sharing with us. Also, thank you so much for creating these wonderful dots so we can read books, signs, elevator floors. Oh, Louis Braille's going to speak again. He says, elevator floors? What does that mean? It's a device people use to go from one floor to another without stairs. It's fast. Louis, oh, it sounds amazing. Again, thank you. You're welcome. Right now, we need to go back into our own time machines. Nice to meet you, Monsieur Braille. Actually, I'm going to say your name the French way. Braille in French is braille, and I think he would like it if I said braille. I bet you can all try to say that word braille because it's spelled the same. It's Braille, but in France, it's pronounced braille. So merci, Monsieur Braille. Everyone can say merci and au revoir to Monsieur Braille. And if anybody wants to try saying the word braille, I'd love to hear it. I think Monsieur Braille would love it too. Okay.
Sorry, Audrey, we have disabled all of our speakers that they were listening to, but everybody said it at home when they were muted.
Very good. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, so now let's get out of France. Now we're gonna hit our time machines. That was our ear. Wasn't it our ear this time? I think so. Anyway, let's hit our ear and go whoosh. And now we're back to right now. That was really, really so much fun. Oh man, that was good. Okay, well, we have another holiday that I just want to talk about briefly that's just passed. It was on Wednesday, January 6th, and some people call this day Little Christmas. Some people call it the Three Kings Day, and because that they remember that they use that day to remember that three kings came to give baby Jesus gifts. So another word for this time, this holiday, is Epiphany. Some of you might celebrate it. And we're going to go to January 6th, and we're going to give a baby a present, any kind of present you want. Maybe you want to give your baby your new invention. So let's go whoosh, and then we'll have some cake there too. Ready? Let's hit our chin. Ready? 1, 2, 3, whoosh. Ah, we're just back 6 days, so it's not long. And I'm going to give my baby a squeaky toy, and I hope this baby likes it. And if anybody wants to share what you would give your baby, you can. If you want to say it at home, that's okay too. But babies love all kinds of things like teddy bears and, oh my gosh, soft things, balls. I bet that if you give the baby the ball, I'm trying to remember who it was. Was that Abigail who invented that ball, I think, or Clara, I'm not sure. But whoever invented that ball and gives it to that baby, your baby's going to love it. So we have cake, and in the cake is baked something, a surprise. It could be a little nut, it could be a little seed, or it could be a little toy or a bean. I just ate my cake. My mouth is full of cake and frosting, and I got nothing in my piece of cake. So next time. Okay, we've got so many places to go that we are not going to stay here very long. We're going to come back to our present. So now we gave the gifts, we gave the presents, and we're going to come back to the present. Okay, so here we go. We're going to press our chin and we're going to say, whoosh. And here we are, back to January 12th. Okay, so we're here and my phone is dinging, and that's a present, kind of a cool sound. Okay. Give me 1 second, and we have a game question coming up, and it's a multiple choice question. That means you choose one thing. You choose A, B, C, or D. So here's question 1. A Braille cell has A, 99, B, 4 gazillion, C, 6, or D, 1 dot. Okay, a Braille cell has 99, 4 gazillion, 6, or 1 dot. How many dots?
We have some answers coming through, Audrey. Joy has said 6.
And she's right, absolutely right. Cool. Okay, we're going to get to more game later if we have time. Right now we're going to next Monday in the future, not too far away. But first we're just going to remember on Friday, we have a special birthday. It is January 15th, and it is to remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So that's when his birthday was. But we celebrate that birthday as a holiday, and we don't have school on Monday. So that's coming up into the future. And if you remember, Dr. Martin Luther King worked very hard to help people get along and be friends. A lot of people were fighting, and he said, you don't have to do that. You can make a choice and you can be peaceful. And he would march with people to show the people who were not happy that they could make a great choice. So what I'm going to do is play a little bit of a song by Stevie Wonder in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It's called Happy Birthday. And I sent your parents and teachers some materials about some really nice books about Louis Braille and Dr. Martin Luther King. So you'll find those, and it's very good. Oh, the word I wanted to tell you about him, he was an activist. Think of when you're active, you're doing something, you want to make a change. So he was an activist for civil rights to make sure that everyone is treated fairly. He was productive and he got a lot of good things done. Okay, let's press the tops of our heads. You can be marchers, you can be clappers, whatever you want to do. We're just going to play a little bit of the piece of this song by Stevie Wonder, and then you can play it later. Okay, so time machines first, and this time press your cheek and whoosh. Here we are, we're next Monday. So we're not too far away into the future, but it's a holiday, we have no school, and here we go. Play Happy Birthday by Stevie Wonder.
Happy Birthday by Stevie Wonder on Amazon Music.
Lots of music before he starts singing.
Anyone who takes offense at a day in your celebration, you honor in our mind that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you. And I'm sure you would agree, what could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just never understood.
Pause. Okay, that is a cool song. It's really good to dance to. The happy birthday part was my favorite part. And I don't know if you know, but Stevie Wonder is also blind. And he started to sing when he was very young. And so sometime maybe we'll talk about him during one of our classes. We could do that because it's really cool. Okay, so now we'll get back and let's press our time machine, our cheek again, and we'll come back to now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, whoosh, and we're back. Okay, great. Well, I didn't dance, but I feel like I did. That was really a peppy song. Okay, let's, how are we on time, Miss Leanne? Are we?
We're doing good. We're at 3:30.
Oh, good. Then I think we're going to get everything done because you never know. We got so many things to do here. I'm just looking at my notes to see what I have next. And I was a little behind my notes. So give me about 3 seconds. And okay. Thank you for being patient.
And Clara said 1, 2, 3.
Good. Well, we've got some more questions for our game. We've got 4 more questions. So let's do it. Okay. Some of the questions have to do with snow. I know we haven't talked about snow this time, but some people might have snow outside and some not. It's cold here, but not snowy. Anybody have snow?
It's Leanne. No snow in Florida where
No,
I'm
I
at.
guess you don't. Well, let's imagine that it's cold. I'm going to shiver my body. And it is really, the snowflakes are falling down and they're going, our feet are crunching in the snow. I can hear mine going. And I love this. So we have some snow questions coming. So pretend we're in the snow.
Oh, Miss Audrey, we have Michaela has snow in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody else think, where else do you think we even have snow? Now, believe it or not, in Utah, where I'm at, we only have snow in the mountains. There's no snow on the ground, which kind of makes me happy, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Donnie says he's from Texas, and I don't know if there's any snow there right now either.
I don't think so, but you can pretend. We're going to pretend we're going to do a bunch of snow songs. Okay, let's do a game question. This is, who is this famous snowman? And I'm going to give you a clue, and I bet you'll all get it right. La 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 la. I think I gave you enough of a clue.
We gotta give them a minute to type. Some people are faster than others. Clara said Frosty.
Yes, Claire, you got it. Yeah.
And
I
Donnie
know.
did share he has snow in his area of Texas.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, Frosty has always been one of my favorite snow people. And now I have more favorite snow people. Number 3, this is a fill in the blank. So there's no multiple choice here. I'm thinking of a movie called Frozen with Elsa and Anna and a snowman called blank. Anybody can put your answer in the chat box or tell us and raise your hand and talk to us.
Oh, there's already a fast answer from Clara, who knew that the snowman you're talking about is Olaf himself.
Yes. You are exactly right. I love him too. I love the whole movie. Number 4, this is a true or false one. Louis Braille invented a dot system for running. Louis Braille invented a dot system for running. True or false?
Donnie has already started typing that is false, he says.
Yes, he's right. Donnie, you're absolutely right. And everybody knows the true answer. It's for reading. And I'm saying his American name, Louis, and the French name is Louis. Number 5. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream that all people would live together in harmony and be friends. Is that true or false? He wanted everybody to be friends.
Donnie has also started typing in, and he says true.
And he's exactly right. Okay, very good.
And Joy says, no, he wanted them to be equal. I like that we've got some Martin Luther King experts coming through.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you.
Clara's coming back to let us know that she has Elsa on her shirt, and she says yes.
Oh, good. That's good. Okay, back to our time machines. We're going to visit a man, another guy, whose name was Wilson Bentley. And I think for a while they called him Willie. That was his nickname. But later he got a new nickname. They called him Snowflake Bentley because he was able to take pictures of snowflakes and show that snowflakes are all different. Think about snowflakes when they fall, when they were falling on us before. They're so tiny. How many would it take to build a snowball or a snowman? It would take gazillions. And they're all different. They all have their own shapes. That's hard to believe because they just feel like a little teeny drop on my nose, but they're all different shapes. And he was able to use a special camera. And he took pictures so fast before any snowflake could melt. And that was his snowflake discovery, even though his birthday is not in January. And I did forget to say Louis Braille's birthday was January 3rd. So that's the day where we were. I didn't say the date. Sorry about that. Okay, so Snowflake Bentley's birthday is in February, but because it's a snow, we're talking a lot about snow, I thought we'd enjoy that. So let's pretend to be snowflakes right now, just for a few minutes. And we can catch them, we can be them, you can dance, you can be just however you want. Stand up, sit down, shake your hands, let the snow fall, and we'll hear a little bit of a song that I grew up with when I was very little, and it's called Here Comes Susie Snowflake, and it's by Rosemary Clooney, and we'll just play a little bit of that song, just so you get to hear this one. Ready? And play Here Comes Susie Snowflake by Rosemary Clooney.
Here's Susie Snowflake by Rosemary Clooney on Amazon Music.
Here comes Susie Snowflake dressed in a snow white gown. Tap, tap, tapping at your window pane to tell you she's in town. Here comes Susie Snowflake, soon you will hear her say, come out everyone and play with me, I haven't long to stay. If you want to make a snowman, I'll help you make one, 1, 2, 3. If you want to take a sleigh ride, the ride's on me. Here comes.
Okay, that was Rosemary Clooney, and she sounds so, so happy. Bringing joy to everybody. So, okay, so now we've got the snowflakes falling, and we're going to use our time machines, and we're going to go and meet Mr. Snowflake Bentley. And let us tap on the back of our head. And whoosh, and here we are. Wow, we're also in the 1800s, later than Louis Braille, but we're in that century. That's called the 19th century. Okay. I'm going to interview Mr. Bentley, Snowflake Bentley, right now. And I have to find my interview. Hello, Mr. Bentley. Call me Snowflake. Everyone does. Why do they call you Snowflake? Because I love them. I am absolutely fascinated by them. I am a scientist, and I made a wonderful discovery about snowflakes. What is it? Before I answer you, how many snowflakes are around you? I don't know, 20, 50? Snowflake, more like trillions and trillions. They're so, so, so tiny. People always thought they all look the same. They're so small. How do you know they don't look the same? My discovery is that each tiny snowflake is like no other. You might think they're the same, but they all have different patterns, different designs to their shapes. In all the thousands I've examined, I have shown that they all have different shapes from each other. I took pictures with special cameras of each snowflake before it melted, before it even could hit the ground. That's wonderful. Snowflake, before we go, we'd like to invite you to pop into a book with all of us. Will you join us? It will be fun. Sure. Okay. Use your time machine with us and press your wrist button. So we're all going to press our wrist buttons and we're popping into a book. Okay, whoosh. And Snowflake Bentley is coming with us. It's fun to have somebody come with us and work in a book. Let's all use our canes, or we're going to use a pretend stick. So if you have a cane, you can pretend to use it in the snow. You can use it as a stick. And Snowflake, you're going to need a pretend stick too. will be in a fun surprise book, and our book is called The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. Here we go. And all of us are going to pretend to be the main character. The principal character is a little boy whose name is Peter. So we can all be Peter. So let's stand up if you want to, or you can sit and let's walk in the snow. We're at our places and we're all Peter. It is the first day of snow for Peter, and he's never seen snow before. So let's imagine how it feels. This is our first time ever in snow. I'm using my cane like a stick. I'm making big holes in the snow. Now I'm walking slowly and making tracks. Oh, wow, Snowflake is making big tracks. And he's taking pictures with his camera while he's working with us. That is very funny. I love this crunching sound. Oh, wow. Well, it is time to go back home to Peter's house. And I think that Peter, and all of us are Peter, remember that, make snowball. Let's put a snowball in our pocket so we can take it home and show Mom. Okay, so here we go. And as we're going home, we're going to hear another snow song just for we're walking. I like to play in the snow. And this is in honor of Snowflake Bentley and of Peter and everybody who loves the snow. Play I Like to Play in the Snow by Janine Brady.
I Like to Play in the Snow by Janine Brady on Amazon Music.
It's getting cold outside. Winter must be starting. It is. It's winter. Look at all the snow. I like to play in the snow, you know, and shiver and shake in the snow, ho, ho, and throw a snowball through the sky and build a snowman tall as I, and on my sleigh go whizzing by. I like to play in the snow.
Okay, we are home. We are at Peter's house, and we're having hot chocolate. And now we want to show Mom the snowball. And where'd it go? I know all of you know where it went. Where is it? It's melted. It's a puddle of water. Oh, man. And Snowflake says, don't worry, Peter. Tomorrow you can go and make another one. But right now we have to clean up this snow. It's a big puddle, and we take our canes and use them as a mop. And I'll play some music for the cleaning and play Where Did My Snowman Go by Petula Clark. And we're cleaning up the snow with our canes.
Here's Where Did My Snowman Go by Petula Clark on Amazon Music.
Did he go to Iceland? Well, did he go to Snowland? And where did the snowman go? I can see his smiling top.
Keep cleaning.
As they lie there in the snow. I've been asking all the children, but they said they didn't know.
Okay, it's all clean. Everything is cleaned up. We can put our mop canes away and thank Mr. Bentley. And he's going to go back into his time, and we're going to pop out of the book and come back into our time with our time machine. And I think we pressed our wrist. So let's press our wrist again. And here we are. We are back. Ah, we did a lot of snow things. I just thought that was fun to do a lot of snow things today amidst our holidays. Okay. Does anybody know how to make paper snowflakes? Has anybody made those before? Well, we're going to make one. I'm going to take a piece of paper, and it can be Braille paper, it can be a regular sheet of paper, and you want to put it on the table so that the long sides are at each of your hands. So when you touch the paper, both hands are going to touch the sides that are longer. So if you go to the very top of the paper. You're going away from your body and you go toward your heart. And there you go. There's how long that paper is. And those lines are parallel lines. Our short sides are at the top and the bottom. So if we bring our two hands together, we're looking at the short side. Let's take our paper and let's fold it. So well, we should count the corners of our paper. I bet you already know how many corners the paper has. It's a rectangle and it has 4 corners. So we take the 2 bottom corners. I have 1 corner in each hand, and I bring those to the top, away from my body. I'm stretching my hands away from myself, and I meet the top corners with the bottom corners. I hold those together as strongly as I can, maybe with 1 hand, and I can move my hand into the middle of the top and then go back to the bottom with my other hand. And that paper needs to have a fold in it. Press down hard so you get a nice crease, so it has a good fold. I'm going to do that about 3 times, so my paper is folded. It's folded in half, and I'm going to turn the paper just a little bit so that the fold of the paper is going to go toward my wrist. Now I have a different bottom. So the bottom is not folded. The side is folded. The side is near one of my hands, one of my wrists, my fingers of one hand. I can feel that fold on the side. So I want to fold the paper again in half the other way. So I bring my hands back down to the bottom again, toward me, towards my tummy, and I take those 2 bottom corners and I bring them up again to the top because I want to make a perfect folded paper here. So I have all of those things, the corners are meeting together now. It's getting a little bit trickier to do this because once you keep folding paper, it takes a lot of patience. So you have this nice paper folded in kind of like 4 pieces in quarters. And again, crease your bottom down and you have a nice fold. You've got a fold on the bottom and on the sides. And I wonder if any of you have made these snowflakes before, because they're so much fun. You can now take safety scissors and cut your snowflakes, cut little holes in your snowflake, little shapes, and make sure try to keep those tiny little pieces of paper not run everywhere, because mine kind of fall on the floor, but we can get them later. So you can just take scissors, or I like to take my hands, and just kind of make tiny little rips in my paper. And you can do that, and you can get holes everywhere on your paper and make a snowflake. And that is really cool. And I hope you'll try it. If you're not doing it now, I hope you'll try it soon. And I hope that you liked all the songs and the game and our time machines. And if you have any of those favorite songs, all of those songs are sent to you. So you can just ask your robot. You can ask your A lady, you know who she is. You can ask her to play any of those songs for you, and she will do it. Oh, I see another question of the game. Number 6, let's do this. The main character in the book, The Snowy Day, is a boy named Peter. Oh, multiple choice. A boy named Peter. B, a snowflake named Susie. C, a snowflake named Bentley. Or D, a boy named Andy. Okay, so who is the main character in A Snowy Day? A boy named Peter, a snowflake named Susie, someone named Snowflake, or someone named Andy? Anybody?
We may have some of our students. We'll give them just a second to answer. I wonder what the answer is. I wonder if, Clara has answered us and she says Peter.
Yes, Clara, you're right. And we all were pretending to be Peter. Yeah. Okay, so you got that right. Okay, you know what? That is what I did, but we are done, except that I think we have some more time. So I'd like to make up some more games, questions. If you don't mind, I'm going to make them up on the fly. If anybody, or we say we wing it, because
You get to wing only one more question.
One
because
more
it's really
question?
close. That's it.
Oh, but that's good. That means we got all our things done. Okay, here's our question. It is going to be a fill in the blank question. And here it is. On January 6th, some people do something very special. On that day, it's called Epiphany, or it's called Little Christmas, or it is called the Day of the Three Kings. And they sing songs, they have cake, and they do something else that's very special. They give blank. And what's the answer? That's an easy one, but I got a second part to that question.
It's not an easy one because you have no answers and you've stumped me.
Oh, I did.
You
Okay.
did.
Well, that's what happens when you make things up, when I make things up on the fly. What happened on that day, January 6th, they give presents. So that's the answer.
Well, that's
give
another present.
Presents. Yes, another present. And there's something special in the cake. And what could that something special be? Does anybody remember that one? And then we're finished. What could be in that piece of cake on January 6th?
Of course, I'm thinking almonds, and I doubt it's almonds.
Well, it could be. Actually, that was one of the answers. It could be a nut, and so almond is right.
Oh, Clara
Yeah.
says a toy?
Yes, you could put a little tiny toy in there, or a little seed, or a little bean. But I like almonds. I would take an almond.
Well, I think an almond at least is something edible to have in your cake.
Yeah.
Well, oh, and Donnie wants it to be chocolate icing.
Oh, well, that's good. That will taste
Sounds
great.
yummy.
That's kind of something I want to do now. Thank you, everybody.
And thank you, Audrey, and thank everyone for joining us. This was great. If you want to know what tomorrow's session is, it is for a healthy new year. We're playing with that new year theme, moving on. It is for setting short-term goals for long-term success. It is built for our students who are kind of that middle schoolish, high schoolish age, but everybody is definitely welcome. Thursday, we are talking about snowmen at night, and it is kind of a multi-sensory story time. And it's meant for our students who want to take a little longer to really process all that information. So we look forward to having you join us, and we'll say see you tomorrow or see you next week, depending on what you need.
Thank you, everybody.